YouTube, hello, it is I, your cold leader, your cold father, your cold daddy, Keronzi, back once again. We are returning to Eorzea once more, and it is the Moonfire Fair. So we're going to be going to the Costa del Sol to see what's going on this year. I say you see what's going on this year, I'm fairly certain this is the first one I've taken part in. I don't think I took part in it last year. I don't recall taking part.
Genuinely can't remember.
No, I
can't. Did or not?
I can't remember either. But hey, like, comment, subscribe if you are new here or a returning viewer. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. I do appreciate it greatly. All of that really helps with getting us noticed by the dreaded algorithm. I mean, those comments down below, so I'll respond to you in kind. But of course, this is a blind playthrough, so we're going to talk about any of the plot points I've not yet encountered. Please do just mark your comments with a spoiler. There are some links. There's a link to the Lord of Music merch store. There's a link to my throne lists. They help me out tons. There's a link to my channel. I'd love to see you while I'm live. If you've come on over from YouTube, say so in chat. I don't know what you could say. I mean, other than following, maybe dropping some money from a Bezos bucks if you have any, or just give those Bezos bucks to your favorite streamer. You get a free sub every month. Give it to whoever you want. I would say that most of the money that I raise goes towards Legend of Zelda games, as noted up there, but I mean, that's really a lie at the moment. I have no job. I need money for living expenses and my mortgage. So, hey, money's probably going to go to that. Though, you know, I gotta be honest, don't make enough. Don't make enough for being to cover it, so don't. Just make sure yourself are fine. And help out your favorite streamers. Anyway, let's load up the game. I say load up the game. The game's already loaded. Let me log into the game. I mean, for most of that, I'm gonna cop an earful from some people, but I'm used to it. It's fine. So part of the thing that we're going to be doing today, as I said, we're going to be doing the Moon Fair. I need to continue the Four Lords quest line. And we'll kind of take it from there, really. I start this in Limsa. I was gonna say Limsa's empty. That's weird.
They're all here, I think.
No. Jesus Christ, that's a player name if ever I saw one.
Considering your visual is a bit behind the audio I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to say it.
Eagle milk.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah. Feel that balmy breeze in the air, friend? Another lovely summer is upon us. And that means it's time to celebrate the Moonfire Fair. Should you have any questions as to how best to enjoy the festivities, you only need to say the word. It's fun, it's just more information about this. That looks interesting. Dress to protect. If you haven't heard about this year's Moonfire Fair, Mayoru Moaru will steer you in the right direction. Ahoy, adventurer! Wishing you could set sail from the summer heat? Strangely, yes. This year's Moonfire Fair is exactly what you need. Our festival is the variously, or valorously, perspiring face of Adventurers Guild. Got no idea what he's trying to say. So
Aspiring.
Oh, it is perspiring. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. So I beg you partake in the offerings. This year's star attraction is the Queen Lamine, a ship fully remodeled into the ultimate sea resort. Of course, it's a cat girl. It was a cat girl as well.
Yeah. What else would it be?
I mean, fair. If you seek thrills and some much-needed chill, head to Costa del Sol and speak with the chief chaperone, Mega. Alright, look, I'm not gonna lie, that looks cool. Ah! Now here's a strapping lass, precisely who I was hoping to see. Moyoru sent you to help us, I expect. Well, don't be a stranger. Come up, I'll tell you all about our events. I'm assuming you've done this already.
Yep.
Hello there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Kazushini? Buddy?
I think your Choco's gone, man.
I think he has.
He's swallowed into the void.
No, yeah. Oh no, there he is. He's in the scaffolding. I mean, that
Oh.
kind of fixed him.
See, these two are at it again this year.
Don't like the sound of that. Yeah, okay, Kazushini just doesn't like this place. If it's just a load of people just chilling out, which, you know, makes sense. Welcome aboard the Queen Lamine. First, an overview of her facilities. I mean, I'm assuming this is something that is new for the event in general, right?
Yeah.
The venue was
There's
designed...
normally just a ridiculously complicated jumping puzzle.
This venue was designed to incorporate yours' premier summertime recreations. You name it, we have it. Water shoots, a deluxe swimming bath, a performance area, and, for the true thrill seekers, cannon rides. Master Gigeruji spared no expense for this year's fair, and its novelty has garnered swarms of visitors. But when you're out on the water, there's no telling what disaster might strike. Fortunately, we've hand-selected a team of elite swimmers for just such an eventuality. Lamin's Coast Guards is standing by to help visitors in need. It is to this force that I would recruit you, provided you're willing. Consider this coast guarded. You will, of course, be compensated. In this stylish Uldan mage uniform will be yours to keep. Your first task will be a simple patrol. Speak with our guests to ensure everyone is having a safe and enjoyable time here. Checking in with your colleagues is also standard protocol. Once you've made your rounds, report back to me. But your uniform. Ask Obiano and she'll find one in your size. Get dressed and start patrolling, guardswoman. I'm counting on you. Thanks for joining the Coast Guard. Let's get you dressed for the job. Now, where did I put the Ura-sized uniforms? Here we are. You'll find the tail hole is a godsend. Hell yeah. Off you go then. These facilities won't patrol themselves. You must continue wearing your Coast Guard uniform in order to proceed. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look at your map. The garment change area of effect. Speak with Boyano to restore the prolong the transformation. Okay, half an hour.
If this takes you more than half an hour, you've got serious problems.
Alright, I like the glasses.
I don't know if it works with this version, but try the visor command.
Visor command?
/ visor. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay, yeah. It doesn't...
My one's put up on top of my head.
Yeah. Okay, so it did work.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so that's actually a fairly big area.
Yeah.
I can't use the cannon walling, guys.
Nope.
Ow. This thrill, it speaks to me, and now I must simply speak to, I simply must speak to you. My great-grandmother, she originally hailed from the South Sea Isles, where our people catapult themselves into the treetops to dislodge coconuts. Is a cannon ride a catapult? I thought. Only one way to find out, and so I recklessly launched myself, rocketing through the air as my courageous ancestors once did. Yes, to honor their memory, I think I'll go another round. Someone needs their balls a-clapping.
Already?
Yeah, apparently. Balls have been clapped. Joined the Coast Guard, have you? For this post, I shall keep a watchful eye on our cannon holders. And in such comforts here in the water, this magnificent uniform is a second skin. The artisans who stitch these is unmistakably a master of their craft. Were I to have the opportunity, I should very much like to thank them.
Don't go the long way.
There's a quick one. Oh, that. Well, I mean, I needed to go down again. I need to go down again anyway. Because I think there's a couple of people at the bottom of the slide I need to speak to.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to walk up anyway, so I may as well go down the slide.
Guess what? You can't.
I can't. You have an actual name. Hildalana. Oh, fantastic. I was just hoping another guard would come along. There's a bit of trouble. It's hard to see from the surface, but this beam of light starting to splinter. Before I alert the Coast Guard before someone gets hurt. I wanted to report the issue straight away, but I need to make sure the other guests don't approach this area. Could you consult Hiramaga about this in my stead? We'd do well to send for the repairs. Much obliged to the both of you. We are all safe. We're all in safe hands with you lot on patrol. Say it for me one more time. If you say it for me one more time. If you ever you're in danger or seek assistance, seek the color yellow. Right you are. That means Coast Guard is working tirelessly to ensure the safety of all. May our yellow garb shine like a beacon for those in need. Oh, my apologies. I didn't see you there. Another adventurer come to join the Coast Guard, I take it. As you can see, I'm teaching our guests how to spot us. Luckily, we're all wearing this eye-catching shade of yellow, eh? Hold on. You don't suppose the artisans who crafted our uniforms chose this colour for that very purpose, do you? What an astonishing level of forethought. I'd better put as much effort into my lecture as well as the weaver put into this uniform. Alright, mate. Hell yeah. Welcome back, my friend. Anything to report?
ship sinking.
Yeah. The water chutes have a splintering support beam. I'll arrange for repairs straight away. As for our other guests, I'm glad to hear that all is well. It sounds like our uniforms are serving their purpose admirably. No doubt the weaver who made them would be glad to hear. Help! My leg! Someone save me! Did you hear that? Someone is in need. Quick, take this spyglass and find them.
What's that, lassie? Little Timmy stuck in the well?
Someone got caught in the fireworks. These guys merely enjoying the sight. Your aid is not likely to be required. These guests look to be peace in the water. Perhaps assistance is needed elsewhere. They're fine. There we go. A lone guest floats face down in the water. She needs help. Over there. Leave it to me. Phew. Who knew this thin fabric would feel so heavy in the water? Should have thought to wear a uniform myself. I can't thank you enough. My legs seized up and the current began pulling me out to sea. You should come and rest a while on deck. We have a healer on board who can take a look at you. I confess, I'd hoped to introduce the two of you in a more dignified fashion, but ah well. How embarrassing. Any road, let's return to the Queen Lamine. I'll explain everything there. Alright, the lights around it are cool. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm feeling much better now that I've caught my breath. Good news. According to the healer, no lasting harm was done. And we have your sharp eye to thank for it. Now then, it's time the two of you are properly acquainted. This woman is none other than... Paramega? We just got word of the rescue. Is the poor soul alright? Ah, you three. All is well, all is well. Allow me to introduce Zanza, the old darn weaver responsible for the peerless uniforms you're all wearing. An honor to make your acquaintance. I was anxious to see if my pieces were functioning as intended, so I decided to participate in the festivities as a guest. I'm afraid my exhaustion from work caught up to me at a critical moment. I can only apologize for the trouble I've caused. No trouble at all. Your successful rescue is proof that your clever design functioned precisely as intended. Is that not so? That's true. Even at a considerable distance, my eyes were naturally drawn to that vivid yellow. I'm glad to know that my design does what little it can to help keep people safe. You're too humble by half. These uniforms give us the confidence to do our jobs, both in and out the water. Truly? You're too kind. Now I can return to my Altair with an easy heart. Leaving so soon? Surely you've earned a break from your work. Come, stay a while. And speaking of earning things, that uniform is now yours, Ilya. May you wear it with pride. Oh, how very generous, Hermega. You fully intend to prevail upon her aid for the remainder of the festival, don't you? No? Bah! Break time's over. Back to work, the loss of you. As for you, Ilya, feel free to enjoy the fair to your heart's content. But, as always, safety first. Too true. Is that set already set up to be one in the glam case?
It can go into the armoire.
It can go. I can see it can go into the armoire, but it is set up to go into the glam chest as one set.
A set, yeah. But you're better off as it can go in the armoire, which has infinite storage.
Put it in the armoire.
Yeah. And then you can throw it onto glam plates and dye it.
Yep.
Make cool outfits like mine.
Oh, yeah, mine aren't. Right, okay, I see.
Before you leave the area,
Yeah.
follow me.
Oh, hello. They're having a lover's tiff.
If I remember correctly, there is some interaction between these two every year at the Moonfighter Fair.
Right, okay.
Because, you know, so obvious they're banging.
Are they banging?
Or at least they should be.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
And then on the other mast is the jumping puzzle.
I see there's a load of people up there. Do you get anything from doing it?
The satisfaction of knowing that you've done the jumping puzzle. damn it.
You know,
There's an orchestra on here, but you can't interact with it.
I'm not gonna try and do it because the jumping puzzles are annoying as hell.
Yes. This is why I never attempt them. Go down the slide, though.
Sploosh.
Did you do the cacti pose?
Not sure.
Oh no. Seems there's a couple of poses. I was doing the cacti pose earlier.
That's pretty funny. Oh, there's a cact.
No idea
I've
what
done
that
I've done the cacti pose there.
So I've done one similar to the near automata things. I've done the cacti pose. I did one where it looked like I was diving forward whilst making like a heart shape with my hands.
I'm just checking. Oh yeah, I just done that one. I think it's just random. Alright, well, I'm gonna
science something.
You do your sciencing. I am going to go do what I was planning on doing.
Pimping yourself out for real life money at Limsa?
I mean, I doubt that's gonna work. I mean, as I'm here... Minor. I think both of them are 75, yeah.
Yeah, so it does look like it is completely random.
Yeah,
I was wondering whether maybe there was different poses off of the different slides.
Yeah, that's literally what I was going to test. And like when you said about the heart thing, oh, I just got that. There's no point in me saying this then, because I went down the same slide thinking, oh, I might do the same one again, but no, I didn't. We done the same science experiment.
Some science just needs to happen.
Yep. And with this, we now have enough harpoons to arm our guards. Regular patrols may finally commence. I'm also doing custom deliveries as I'm here. Hey, Atmisk. As anticipated, our guards were very pleased with their new harpoons. What I did not anticipate, however, was that our youths would also take a shine to them. They were quite fascinated by its foreign construction. And this is the source of delight for you, Hisui? Placing one's trust in land dwellers? Cannot think of a greater folly. It will not do for this sentiment to spread. I mean Lord Jikan, and Lord Shaosai besides. To what do I owe the honor? It has come to my attention that our citizens are being led astray, seduced first by outsider medicine and now outsider weapons. I labor to comprehend how the princess could permit this. It is bad enough that the guards have taken up the harpoons. Now our youths desire them too. Mark my words, this can end in naught but bloodshed. Lest we forget, both the Confederacy and the Kojin were dragged into Doma's bloody conflict against the Empire. Should their leader, this Lord Hien, learn that our people are arming themselves, in his insatiable thirst for war, he may well come banging on our gates to demand our participation. Surely you see the danger. With respect, my lord, may I remind you that this is not the place. There are ears and eyes all around us. Foreign eyes and ears. I would remind you also of our agreement that you and your fellow elders would watch how the citizens respond to Her Grace's plan. As impartial observers, your words can ill be described as impartial. We have naught to gain by cowering inside our little bubble. Nay, by shutting out the rest of the world in the name of tradition, we but consign ourselves to a slow demise. You presume to lecture me, Hisui? You who know little and less of worldly matters, whose sole purpose is to attend Her Grace. For a moment, though, I thought the princess herself was addressing. You have ever shared her looks, but it seems you have taken on her mannerisms as well. Yes. It must be all the years serving Her Grace. I have, come to know her mind as well as it were my own. Well, I suppose this is but a fleeting infatuation with the novel and new. In time, the people will remember the dangers that lurk without and come to their senses. Now, there's a man you can love to hate. I take it he's the conservative-in-chief? You might say that. And yet, independent of his influence, many others harbour the self-same fear. The fear that, by throwing open Sui no Sato's gates, we would be swallowed up in a maelstrom of foreign agenda. When a simple bloody harpoon can trigger such a fearful reaction, your people really have no stomach for conflict. Well, no one with any sense would, but this is just unhealthy. Indeed, 'tis an irrational fear ingrained over generations and perpetrated by willful ignorance. If we are to free ourselves from it, we must have the chance to know the world above. You glad you went back and finished yesterday's stream? Oh, which parts did you miss? Which parts entertained you? A stalwart of Sui no Sato's emergence. Yep, much more to be done. Your Grace, if I may, there is a particular item that I would request of Mistress Ilya. But of course, Shaosai. None among us is more familiar with our people's daily lives than you. What is it that ails them? As your Grace knows, we dwell at the bottom of the sea by virtue of the Kojin's enchantments. Yet, though we have air to breathe and live, our home has ever been a bitterly cold place. Due to our close environment, we cannot avail ourselves of the benefits of fire, and so we have to endure, covering ourselves in such garments as we possess. While this may suffice for the young and healthy, the old and infirm simply struggle simply to survive. Indeed, the cold has ever been a trial for us, yet I have heard of a place above far colder still, a land of endless winter where ice falls instead of rain. There, a great nation thrives, and its people must have an effective ways of coping in that frozen clime, such as garbs of transcendent warmth. That's got to be Corthus, I reckon. I've never been that far out of Uldar, or at least not till now. But you've definitely been there, right, Ilya? Yeah.
You need a jacket of heating +1.
Yep. A more dependable adventurer I have never known. I shall let you return to your work, then. I'll leave. Shalsai's the one that we were dealing with when we were in Suino Sato, right?
Sorry?
Xiao Sai was the head priest we were dealing with, right? In Suino Sato.
I think so.
Well, I mean, he's not directly hostile to us, so I think it is. Permit me to echo Xiao Sai's sentiments. Truly, we are blessed to have a dependable ally such as you. I shall look forward to seeing the fruits of your labours. I can't remember all the moments, but I wish I was there when you guys talked down those two bosses. Oh, yes. The surgeon and the toll collector. What's really annoying is I didn't get an achievement for, like, defeating the surgeon before he had a chance to operate you in battle. I'm assuming that's the surgeon. Alright, what do you want? Fourth and cold weather. Vial of thermal fluid. Where the hell do I find some of that? Bed of bones. Okay, there. It is, and you have to actually start the fight to get... Okay. Actually, fighting him sucks. Probably, I can see that. But I think we probably would have been fine. Especially considering we beat the Golem in the Forge in, like, 2 turns. And we didn't even need to use the Forge Hammer. Yes, Xiao Sai is him. Why can I play Triple Triad with an otter?
It's best you don't know the answer to such things.
I'm also fairly certain that Isobei was one of the... what are they called? Whatever the creatures are, that, you know, they say that they live 1,000 years. They like
the
ascend.
auspices.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain he's one of the auspices. The auspice that appeared in there. It's like, oh, you know, I recently changed, and there's like, I think they referred to him as like a rat or something. It's like, I'm not a rat.
No, that's the weasel. The time
No, it was
I
it
want.
it was it was an otter wearing that same hat.
Oh, okay.
I almost beat that boss the first time as a crow. What? Oh, what? Wild shaped as a crow? How are you able to do any damage as a crow?
Poop. Psychological damage.
Psychological damage. You're saying that I've been rewatching Shangri-La Frontier and the toxic eagle. Yep, I kept blinding him, and the rest of the party did the damage. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, we just beat him down. Like, Mox outputs a ridiculous amount of damage. I mean, to be honest, most of us actually put out a ridiculous amount of damage. What's Mox's build? You would need to ask him, but I think he's got, like 3 levels of Paladin, a level of Warlock. No, is it a level of Warlock? We're what, level 7? Or he's got Sorcerer in there. No, he must have like 4 levels of Paladin because he's got double attack. Or he could have 5 levels, I'm not sure. He's definitely got 1 level of Warlocks. I think you get your Patron at first level. Yeah, he most definitely is combining all of the charisma-based classes. I don't think he's taken Bard, though, which I think is another charisma-based one. Oh, I think it's a different otter, but it's this one here. He's just from Canada wandered in. It's usually Sorcerer, Warlock, and Paladin. Bard isn't usually part of it. No, that's fair. Like, I mean, that's understandable. I'm thinking of throwing in Magic Adept. But I can't remember the classes that use Wisdom. I think it's Cleric and Druid, right? Sorcerer, Sorlock. So that's they're so common. Yeah, that's fair. You might get a kick out of this, Atmos, because probably you as well, Shin. And like an actual like tabletop RP idea for a D&D character. Of a multi-classed cleric and warlock. The backstory being that your cleric, the god that you worship is a cleric, and the the your patron as a warlock were married and have now divorced. No, parents. They were married. They've now divorced, and the entire idea of them giving you power is that they're kind of, as in what happens with divorces, they're trying to bribe their kid into liking them more.
Right. Here's another idea similar to that then.
Yeah.
Your cleric gaining powers from worshipping a god, who's then decried as an evil god, and then can grant you powers as a warlock patron.
Yeah. Though, I mean, there are obviously still evil gods that just have their clerics anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean that's an interest that is also an interesting take on it as well. That you can then get the access to certain other ones, but still get the benefits of the healing stuff from the cleric line. But yeah, I want to get some access to magic and like kind of utilize the wisdom that I've got. But I don't think there's that much that I can use to help me out. Because if I wanted to go with a monk that could use magic, I've got access to the I could have gone down the way of the four elements. Is there a feat that you're taking? Yeah. I mean, so we've got that coming up. I can't remember whether we're coming up to level 7 or we're coming up to level 8. I think we're coming up to level 8, so we're getting a new feat soon. And my original plan was I've got lucky. I had martial adept because I wanted to do stuff to allow them to miss more, so I could then get them to get the redirect thing, but that's changed. Oh, hello.
Hello, I have been summoned from the ether because I heard D&D talk.
Yeah.
I haven't been lurking in your thing for a bit now. I've been playing Milver Idol. No.
Oh, that's fair. No, I won't take Tavern Brawler because my strength is 8. I'm not running a strength monk. Though I mean, if I'd done that, isn't there a potion that sets your strength to 19, like the Hill Giants, right?
Yeah, the Hill Giants thing. Yeah.
So I mean, I could do that and then drink a Hill Giants and set my Dex to 19. Yeah, it's Hill Giant and Cloud Giant, right?
Yeah, it's the giant potions.
Sets it to 27. So I mean, that is an option, I guess. I could do that. Because I think you normally drink the Bloodlust elixir, right?
Well, yeah, but I also attack based on my charisma more than anything else, so...
True, and you do a ton of damage.
I am a paladin. This is what they do. I'm a paladin who's being boosted by the power of a warlock, and now I'm cheating by being a sorcerer.
Actually, yeah, it was just the 3. I couldn't remember what your level splits are.
Yeah, first level paladin, second level warlock, and then I was a paladin up to level 6, where I got my second attack, and now I'm doing everything shadow sorcerer.
Yeah. Oh, wait, up to level 6.
Yeah, for a level 6 paladin.
So we're level 8 then?
Sorry, level 5 paladin, but
I was gonna say.
I got,
Like-
I got that number out, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that I might do that. But I'm still tempted. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into and see what I can pick up if I get magical adept or magic adept. I'm fairly certain this magic adept allows me to pick spells from a class.
Yeah, you pick one class and you get like 2 spells from it, but is that really going to benefit you is my question.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because you know
Magic
what you
initiate,
could
that's
do?
it.
You know what you could do that'd be
What's
really
that?
nice actually and beneficial? Is you could start taking levels in Rogue.
I could. For
Sneak attack is powerful.
do you get sneak attack off of punching?
Your weapons, your fists should count as magical weapons, correct? Here.
I'm not sure. The unfortunate thing is I don't have a save file in which I could test this. Because I don't think unarmed strikes counts as weapons. It very much depends on the wording of whatever sneak attack is. And sneak
So it looks like unarmed attacks do not count for the sneak attacking things.
Yeah.
But you can sneak attack by using a monk weapon.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't a drunken master, that would be an idea. Because drunken masters get the most out of their abilities if they're just using their fists. I'll have a look. I'll have a think on see if there is anything that I can do to splinter off into another class. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah. Oh, I hit 99 in an ability in Melvor. Right. Okay, let's see what we're doing here.
Oh. Oh.
Oh?
That's an interesting workaround people have figured out.
What's that?
So there's an item we can actually go back and get
Okay.
that we missed. That you can put in your offhand. And it does something really funny by doing this.
Okay. I'm
It's called
interested.
It's called the Club of Hill Giant Strength. It's just a club, so it's a very simple weapon. Everyone can use it. And when you have it equipped, it converts your strength as to the equivalent of a 19.
Okay.
And because it's in your offhand, it's not your main hand for attacking. And so that boosts your strength right there. You still have your open hand for doing things as a monk. Yeah. And that would actually let you take advantage of Tavern Brawler.
And then free up the elixir. Yes.
And you can also consider getting Savage Attacker.
True. So I think my dex is already at like 19 or something like that.
It just lets you re-roll dice and take whatever the highest is for damage.
Yeah.
Which I think it'll do automatically.
I say do it. Do it! Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
And you're wearing
Cat's Grace.
Cat's Grace. The graceful cloth.
The graceful cloth, yeah. Hey, Gray. That sets my dex. That increases my dex by like 1 or 2, I think, or something like that.
It seems like as far
Hi,
as
I'm
monks
dead. That's
go,
not good.
there's only one other piece of clothing that you really want, and that's not until endgame, literal endgame.
I know that there's a number of items that I would want to pick up. I think they're in Act 3. The necklace of Drunken Brawler or something like that? Or Necklace of the Drunkard or something like that? And the Soul Catcher's mitts? Or Soul Catcher's gloves?
Yeah, Amulet of the Drunkard.
Amulet of the Drunkard, yeah. I think both of those are locked behind boss fights, which are meant to be pretty rough. I just realized what that emote was, Gray. That is Black Mage. It's a Black Mage.
Yep, Beeps is dead. He fell down.
He fell down. Everything is in order, then let us begin. Black Mage dead on floor. Yeah. Tanuki in a pot. Now, remember, Soroba. Once opened, the box will spew forth smoke. Remain still and let it wash over you. Surrender to the magic and let it transform you into an auspice. And you are certain this will be temporary? As honored as I would be to join your ranks, I fear I am too young to be so old. Come, you lot. Let us retreat to a safe distance. Grey Atmos, we still good for the time tomorrow? For Monster Prom. Huh. It's a fake. I knew it. Gosh, what a waste of time. There had better be some treasure or something inside. The foolish urchin! Ah. Ugh, was that really necessary? You couldn't have just asked me nicely to move? What? What's that look for? Is there something on my face? My face! My beautiful face! I feel like Edelgoat leather left in the sun! Get a hold of yourself, child. You have been aged. Nothing more. Be grateful you were not exposed longer, or you would have surely died. I may as well be dead already. I can't bear to go on like this. Poor Tartaru. Did I not tell you before that the magic is fleeting? You need only endure it for a moment. All will be as it was. There you go. Bah, so preoccupied with the urchin, I have been that I completely forgot about Soroban. I hope he has not been overexposed to the magics. If he has been aged to excess, his armament armor may already be. Brah! Probably the normal one, so the middle one. I'm not gonna go for the long game, I don't think, Ray. Well, that answers that. On your guard, I'm afraid he means to kill us. He bathed in the Tamate Bako's magics for far longer than the urchin, and so I expect he will not return to normal so quickly. In fact, I dare say he will remain in this form long enough to destroy the temple if we do not subdue him. Can I get back to you, please? Yeah, no worries. Shazam! Whoop. With me, Ilya, urchin. Hold nothing back.
Okay, there was a reason for you to go into being a rogue besides just potentially getting sneak attack.
Okay.
If you go into the thief archetype within it, you get a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, you see? And I'm seeing someone recommending an idea of things where you are 6 levels monk, 4 levels rogue, and then 2 levels fighter. Because with the rogue and abilities, you get your extra attacks for your monk. And then when you get into the 2nd level of fighter at level 12, you get action surge that lets you double that.
Yeah. Tiny Turtle did get a glow up.
It's not a bad idea, honestly. I think you might need to go and visit
Withers.
Respect. Yeah, but that's not a bad idea. Though again, your class, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Do you want to send me
The link?
a
Yeah,
link
sure,
or layout for it? Yeah.
yeah, so I found it on So it recommends being a Get Yankee in this case. I'd really be fine without being a Get Yankee.
Yeah.
We have two different versions.
Oh, I gotta get in
one
there.
that involves being a monk, rogue, and one is being a rogue, monk, rogue. You can figure out which is better you.
Turtle! Do this. Oh, shit. Damn it. Actually, I'll call that sign. Oh, they're on Tartary. Okay.
No, you can let it kill Tartarus.
Oh,
sure
I
nobody will
died.
miss her.
I didn't even notice my health. That was more of an issue. Ow, that's bad. Oh, what the hell did he double cast? Do I have to tank those water orbs?
I mean, I can look that up for you if you want.
No, I'm just
I
speaking
know,
out loud.
thinking out loud.
What did I miss? I'm back.
I'm getting my ass kicked by a turtle.
Oh yeah, you're doing the thingy that I stopped at, aren't you?
Yeah.
Seasonal event.
Is this the summer event?
Yeah.
Does it have the big wall before?
Sorry.
Does this have the big wall pipeline?
There is a there is a climbing puzzle, but it's not as elaborate or large as previous years.
Oh. It is a baby one.
There's more fun for people who don't like jumping puzzles. So
I see. So what you're telling me is me, the jumper man, is not going to have as much fun.
oh no, it's still fun. It's just that there is still a large amount of player base who
Dancer, stop
basically
following
don't
me!
enjoy. I think you figured out how to deal with those balls, Keronzi.
Run.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people who don't enjoy the jumping puzzles. I mean, that's like being the sole attraction for the summer event for most years. They're like, turn up, do whatever they need to get the reward, and then they're like, no, that's it, I'm out. Whereas this year, there's other stuff they can do.
Oh, ow. Oh, well.
I have crafting abilities far beyond my abilities.
Whoop. Oof. Made it go through. Made it through, made it through. Excuse me. What happened? Why do you all look so exhausted? Oh, my dear Soroban, I knew you had potential, but it would seem I grossly underestimated your capacity for chaos. In any case, despite this unexpected turn of events, I should like to declare this training session a success. Let us take a moment to collect ourselves. Truth be told, this comes as a relief. Though Soroban's present strength pales in comparison to that of Byakuyo and myself, we know now for certain that his potential is extraordinary. I struggle to believe I could ever wield such power. All who are strong were once weak, Soroban. I am no exception. Until I met Tenzen, I was no more than a floundering turtle that you see before you. You never did tell us how you fell in with him. Ah, well, if you wish to know the details. Long, long ago, when I had lived 100 years or so, and had only just begun to become something more, I received my first vision, a terrible calamity, one that would claim the lives of countless innocents was imminent. But what was a little turtle to do? For while I had seen the future with crystal clarity, I was powerless to stop it. I could but look on, helpless, as cities burned and men died. So it was for centuries, until one day. After 500 years, I had grown stronger, more reckless. I believed I could make a difference, so when I foresaw a landslide that would bury a nearby village, I ventured forth to warn the people. Alas, while they were quick to discern I was no common animal, they could make no sense of my panicked flailings. To them, I was a queer dancing turtle, a source of considerable amusement. For I knew not the words of man. And so my warnings fell on deaf ears. It would be no difference. Yet again, they would die, and the people turned and walked away, bored with the fleeting amusement. With a heart fit to burst with sorrow and despair, I made to quit the village. Just then, I heard a voice kind and gentle. Little one, you look troubled. Tell me what burdens you so. And though I knew he was addressing me, I doubted he would understand. Still, I told him of my vision, of the landslide I knew would bury the village and everyone in it, and my vain attempts to warn them. Your kindness is only surpassed by your bravery, little one. Fear not, I, Tenzen, and my comrade Byakuyo shall act in your stead. As Tenzen drew his sword, a great white tiger emerged from the wilds. Shall we give them a show? He whispered to the beast, which inclined its massive head ever so slightly in response. Oh, so they fought in the middle of the village. Then they ran into the center of the village and began to fight as if they were bitter enemies, intent on killing one another, blade and fang flashing too fast for the eye to follow. The two broke apart for an instant, and Tenzen bellowed, "Hearken to me! This white demon thirsts for the blood of man. If you value your lives, flee this place. Seek shelter in the next village." Needless to say, the bewildered villagers gathered up whatever was at hand and ran screaming, too terrified to even look back. As the three of us watched them go, I heard the white demon mutter, "You know full well I have not once tasted man flesh." The village was later destroyed in a landslide as I had foreseen, but for the first time I had managed to make a difference. Thereafter, we became traveling companions and close friends. I shared with them my visions, and together we labored to save those that we could. On the eve of what may perhaps be the greatest calamity I had ever foreseen, I feel Tenzen's absence keenly. Nevertheless, we must carry on. You may not have him, but you've got Ilya. And you know what? And you know she's no slouch. Oh, indeed I do. And for this blessing, we are grateful beyond measure. Right then, Soroban, we must resume your training at once. We forget the lessons of your times in hospice. Yes, yes, of course. Getting back to it, in that case, I should return to the mountain of paperwork in Kugane. I've been doing my best to ignore. Oh, and Sorobon, I've left the takoyaki with kamamichi or kamaitachi for safekeeping. You're not getting any until you've earned it. I mean, it's probably already been eaten, right? When next we call upon you, Ilya, I expect it to be deal with one of my comrades. Shirk not your own training, for it will not be easy. Under these circumstances, I do not think I will have time to return to Tamamizu for a short spell. If you would be so kind as to inform the Elder. Tortoise in time. Alright. A pleasure, Ilya. Did you have the chance to visit with Soroban? How fares he with his training? Extraordinary. He has always been diligent and hardworking, but even so, to think he is blessed with such incredible potential, I cannot help but wonder who else among us might be possessed of similar abilities. Yet I understand his trepidation. With great power comes great responsibility, as is often said. We may need to keep a closer eye on him to ensure he does not succumb to fear and attempt to flee his training. Calm down, Uncle Ben. True. Well, hello there. I will be back in a moment. I need a bio break. So YouTube, we will see you in a second. YouTube, we are back. Oh. Not sure if you saw Mox, but I ended up winning the raffle.
Oh, cool.
Raffle?
Yeah, Mox tagged me in a giveaway on Twitter, so I entered as well, and I ended up winning.
Hey.
Okay, what did you win?
A new game.
Ah.
Axon. I'm in the Axon playtest.
I guess that means I'm probably not in that, am I?
You can request access to it.
I can?
I think. Oh no, maybe not. It says you've been invited to play. Click to install and get started. There is a demo apparently, but I don't know. Again, that might just be the playtest. So yeah, I'm gonna try and find. I'm probably gonna play it Tuesday or Wednesday during the day and stream it. And see what I can do.
Break it.
Pretty much.
Ooh, break it.
And my camera is having a conniption.
I mean, to be honest, Ronzi, if I had to stare at your face all the time, I probably would too as well.
Yep, fair. Why do you think I try and avoid mirrors in my place?
Why do you think I stopped coming into the office? Okay, no, that was a bit too harsh.
What was I gonna say? Oh, have you heard the news that the company that makes Arizona iced tea are thinking that they may have
Think
to
about raising the price.
price from $1? Because,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's pretty bad if that's the case. It's like, what, 30, 40 years at the same price?
Am I to understand that climbing this boat is the jumping puzzle?
One of the masts.
Because I thought I saw someone really high up on there.
There are a number
Yeah.
of people really high up on there. I tried, I gave up because I'm like, no, no thanks. The Firebird down below.
I have yet to meet a jumping puzzle I have not been able to complete, so.
That's fair. How kind of you to pay us a visit. Now I need not summon you. But a moment ago, a certain surly cat returned with another missive addressed to you. See for yourself. Brave adventurer who stood fast and quelled the raging armament-armor of my comrade Byakko. The time has come for you to return to the Ryzen Temple. I presume the auspices of Hell's Lid have a need of you once more? If so, give my regards to them and dear Soroban. Reminds me of the time we got up to the top, we got me up on a tower you weren't supposed to get to at the hub in the first Destiny. Yeah. Or just any of the jumping puzzles they put into Destiny 2, right? For like some of the secret weapons and everything. Well met, Ilya, well met. But wait, where is the little urchin girl of whom I have grown so fond? It would be remiss of us to proceed without her, would it not? Why not summon her with that trinket of yours, your link pearl? Hello? Ilya, is that you? Yes, get your ass over here. Huh? Right now? Very well, if you insist. What wondrous things, those link pearls. Now then, let us wait until your friend arrives. Ilya? Genbu? Ah, good of you to join us, little urchin girl. You know, there is such a thing as running a joke into the ground. It pleases me to inform you that thanks to your assistance with his training, Soroban's strength has grown by leaps and bounds. Long we may count him among our most formidable warriors. Out of curiosity, where is Soroban anyway? Engrossed in a very special exercise, I'm afraid. Trust me when I say he would not want you to see him in his current state. Working up a sweat, no doubt. Glad to hear it. But I call you here not to discuss your Kojin friend. The wards have grown weaker, presaging Koryu's inevitable escape. Before he breaks free, the four lords must marshal their strength. And so, Ilya, I must entreat you to quell the raging Aramitama of a dear comrade once more. A fight, is it? That's where our warrior of light shines. Who's her opponent this time? See for yourself. She should be joining us shortly.
Nope, not enough.
It has been too long, elder brother. Several hundred years, by my reckoning. Am I to assume you have kept your silent vigil all this time, Suzaku? Well, let us not speak of such things. You bade me come hither for another purpose. That I did. Koryu's wards grow weaker by the day, and the calamity he would visit upon us draws nigh. The four lords must join their strength together once more. And to that end, this warrior would unburden my tortured soul? Just so. Hers is a power far surpassing that of mortal men. She is heir to the legacy of Tenzen. Brother, how dare you compare this creature to that shining paragon of virtue, of kindness? Sully his memory. And you dare think yourself his equal, his better? Then I will put you to the proof, and when you fall, it will be a fate most deserved. Turn back if you would not have it be so, or join me in misery. Compared to Bakyo, she seems much more angry. The Aramintama feeds upon her grief and fuels her rage. She yet mourns a love lost, but it is not my place to speak. Go to her, brave warrior, and learn the truth of her heart.
No, I hit my head.
Oh no!
I followed.
You crave battle, then? Even if it brings you your death? Out of duty, you pit yourself against enemies even stronger. Without hesitation, without fear. You muster your courage and... No. You are not even a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero, and he has long since passed from this world. If so, then the Ruby Sea will be consumed by Koryu's fiery judgment, and we, her sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty. Is Tenzen's memory so sacred that you would doom this land out of spite? Oh, Bakio, do you not see? Before I called you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Perhaps that was all I was ever meant to be, for I can brook no replacements at my side or in my heart. Not so easily as you. Have you forgotten his final moments? How he fought and died to defeat Koryu? How he sacrificed himself before our very eyes? How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared in my mind's eye. A blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget? Nor should you. Nor will I forget every day we spent together on the road. But to exalt the past over the present, to live life in mourning and never move on is a dishonor to his memory. How dare you speak to me of dishonor? You who would have opened our home to this pretender. I see her plainly, how she has wormed her way into your hearts, mimicking Tenzen's manners, cloaking herself in his scent, seeking to transplant Tenzen in our minds. Listen to yourself, my sister. The Aramintama has driven you to see only in shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost. Only to Tenzen will I entrust my soul. Only his love will I accept. Let me help you. Pitch, those are your words. True. He said, oh, Tenzen, very well, I will brook no delay. I will admit you in the depths, in my place of mourning, and when it is ended, I shall mourn you too. Forgive her, Ilya. She is yet consumed by her failure to save Tenzen. All those years ago, her regret is a festering wound. The love she bore him gave her strength once. Alas, through its the Aramintama has found purchase in her soul. It feeds on her grief and despair. 'Tis plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing, and it reminds her of him. There were moments when she looked on you with a fire in her eyes. Well, I mean, she's a phoenix. When she gave herself to the Aramintama, she will surrender her delusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment.
Just want to check. Did she come from Texas?
Maybe.
Otherwise, you know, she's just a normal, standard, sparkling firebird.
Be warned, she commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomatic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive. Uh-oh. Hell's Keer is now available.
That's an 8-man.
Yes. So that's where I'm going to be ending for that, at the very least. To the Reach.
Rogger's Reach.
Yeah.
Roger's Reach?
Raggy. That ought to do it for now, Ilya. Give me a moment to add this to our next outgoing shipment. It's even better than we hoped, Ilya. Those old darned collectors did their best to outbid each other for our Far Eastern collectibles. The proceeds far exceeded our expectations. We've enough to expand our operations and start looking after even more families. Excuse me, well, no one of consequence, really. It was my son who fought and died for the Resistance. I came to thank you for your kindness and generosity. Especially at a time like this when everybody should be looking to bigger and more important challenges, like the rebuilding of our great nation. My son liked to say that when the fighting was finished, he would become a merchant. He'd sell anything and everything so that he could earn money and look after me. I suppose in a way he is now, but I'd give it all up and more if I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any disrespect for what you've done for me and mine, but thank you, miss. Good day to you. Her son died when the main tower at Specula Imperatoris fell. I was with Conrad before it happened. With him when he was urging those damn fooled skulls to lay down their arms and surrender. And he managed to do it. And then... Part of me still wonders, after did we owe it to them to try and save them too? To dig through the rubble and try and help the ones who were trying to kill us only moments before? Conrad would have wanted it, I know. But he was in no state to give orders, and those of us that were, well... So he died, and they died. Comrade, our comrades. Enemies that surrendered, those that didn't. Death, all round and round. Not that any of us had even an inkling of what was coming. Would Conrad have spent all that time negotiating if he had? Would he and full many others still be alive if he had? If. Sodding if. Sorry. No use dwelling on it. Best to look to the here and now. To what good we've done and what more we can do. All this talk about Conrad, don't know if you knew, but he had a wife. I've not taken any guilt to her yet. Reckon she's like to refuse until she knows the others are being looked after. So I thought it best to wait. When the time comes, though, perhaps we ought to go and see her together. Like before, I'd reckon it be for the best if we tried to trade in a more diverse range of collectibles. Next, I'm thinking we ought to try our hand at constellation prizes for the from the gold saucer. I trust you're familiar with the sorcerer and his many delights. It's no secret. But in case you were unaware, his employs more than a few Almegans. One of them happens to be a friend of mine. I mentioned the fund one day, and just like that, we got ourselves a new partner in crime. Let me explain. There are prizes available at the Golden Saucer. Commodities sold exclusively to them by select suppliers. And now we're one of them. Savvy? I'll wager you didn't think a soldier like me had any truck with places like the Saucer, eh? Bet you're wondering if I might run off with the profits and spend it all on MGP and silly hats. I don't remember you being able to buy many hats at the Golden Saucer, but okay. With hair like this, like hell's I will. Hey, Anago, woman after my own heart. Don't wear hats because it messes up my hair too. Alright, enough talk. Let's get to work. Okay, so what are we after? Cotta Dynasty Relic. Fringes East End. Oh yeah, that's Western. Thanks.
Sorry.
No, that's
You
fine.
brought it on yourself by making the statement.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I will
The
become...
moment you said it, I was like, has he still got that?
Oh yeah, no, that's...
Wear the hat redeemable.
That, yeah, no, it still exists. Oh. Okay. Alright, where was I going? Oh, it's like right outside. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I can't fly in here. Have you made it to the top yet, Mox?
I've actually gone to glamour paging myself up.
Oh?
With the new
Yeah, with the new thing.
reward.
Yeah.
That's what we need. I'll try and get them in one if I can. This one will do. That's a little annoying.
What are you doing at the fringes?
That should be fine. I am collecting stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Deliverables. So I'm now going to head to Corthus. Well, I will head to Corthus. I'm going to head actually back to the Reach. Turn these in.
The Highlands?
Yeah, somewhere there. I mean, do we want to do some dungeons after this? I'm not sure how much longer you want to be on, Mox.
Well, be on for a little bit longer, I suppose.
Probably have to dip in like an hour. For the most part, I'm just over here mining coal in Melbourne while running around.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, if we're not doing MSQ, an hour should be enough for a couple of dungeons.
Hanging out at Chloe's now.
You've gone to the Demon Child.
Might as well pick up a blue boot and go run back.
Yeah, so as some of the more educated collectors say that the Near Eastern influences are the most prominent in these designs. I don't know about that, but I do know that plenty of people are happy to pay good gil for them. Or MGP, as it were. Now then, on closer inspection, bugger me, you don't seem... Okay, that you're just saying because they're high quality. I don't know how you can keep it up, Ilya. Honestly, you're a veritable fountain of endless energy. But I'll not hear it said that I'm keeping you all to myself. You got places to go and other people to help. Take care and thanks again. Okay. Let me grab the last things that I need from this. And then, yeah, I'll go grab a book and be ready to go. So while I'm at least doing this... Oh, they're up? Aha.
My shield isn't even a blip on your HP. It's such a thin yellow thing.
How much is that healing you for?
17.5k.
Okay, more than your HP.
Yes. Only a 30 level difference between us.
And that's as a red mage.
Yeah, you know. One of the best healers in the game. Icardian idiot.
Who can play at that game?
No. No.
Alright, so who's going in as what?
We're both going in SH, don't you know?
We're going in as we are. You as minor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and two
And
sages.
us as-
Minor and two sages, alright. Sounds like a plan.
Right, we're doing ultimates, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to do healer mocks?
I did choose this for a reason.
Alright.
At some point I have to play more of this, and I figure if we have a healer and a tank, we'll probably get through this faster. I am definitely not going to know entirely what I'm doing, since it's been a long time since I've done this, but I'll figure it out, or we'll die.
And you're gonna tank?
Oh, tank, yeah.
That's good. That gives me a chance to get some more classes up.
I did just make this shiny new glam after all.
It's
Nice.
shiny. I also got that new glamour.
Had to find a use for the shorts.
Ah, I see. It's not too different than the sweater I normally wear. The wetsuit's different, but yeah. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Here comes the sun. Alright, ready?
So a paladin, a sage, and a was that a dancer?
Ninja.
A ninja. I didn't recognize the icon.
Ninja
It
maid.
was a ninja.
Well, yeah, it's made for the moment. It was made a rogue made. The glam's good. I'm planning on changing up the glam. Ready?
Yep.
Go
Let's see
figure.
what fresh hell awaits us.
I mean, I could take the hat off now.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, Brayflocks.
Oh, my own personal hell. Let's see, what buttons do I have? I have those buttons, okay. That's a button I can press.
Oh, I don't have my AoE. Shit.
That's okay. I don't have any mitigation.
I don't think I've got anything that I can do other than my normal abilities.
Oh god. I gotta keep you alive. Live.
I have one ability to block damage, and that's Rampart.
What else do you need?
Something that I can alternate the timer on.
Ow. I'm not in silence. I did get silence.
That's not helpful.
Did we wind up with 2 ninjas?
We have, yes.
Nin nin.
Nin nin.
No.
Nobody tells Smiley Mugs came in as a dealer.
I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Shin hasn't died yet.
Keyword being yes.
Yeah, heavy on the yes. I'm not going too crazy anyway, so. Mostly because I goddamn hate this place at the best of times. Ooh. Why did that happen? And that's why I did that, obviously. Not to annoy you, but
Did what?
came to what was backside of the Drake.
I'm,
Did it because I knew he had an AoE cone.
I'm fine. I don't mind. Do we need to go the other? We don't need to go into the edge, do we?
Don't have to. Only if we want chests.
Yeah, we're not.
from the
We're not grabbing them, so.
yeah.
I really have a lot I can do, right?
Nope.
Should we start targeting the ad?
You should be able to. You should be aggroed onto me pretty good. Oh, Bracelot, you and your gobby boom.
Who's he put it on?
You.
No, he hasn't. Bravelocks has kept it.
Yeah, stuck it for once, Bracelocks.
Does Mug
How many
actually
times?
do anything in here?
Huh?
Does Mug actually do anything in here?
I mean, it's still a damaging attack.
Yeah.
Which is the main thing. It does have the additional effect of if it's the last attack, you might get a items drop. But
Yeah.
that's only really helpful if you're farming for drops.
Yeah.
I keep getting micro starters.
That's not good.
I probably should think about updating my drivers.
That's risky business for you.
I know.
Never mind. Everybody got a little wounded there.
On Z, help the other DPS.
Yeah. What the? Why am I in chat?
Yeah, it's back on them again.
Yeah, yeah, see it.
Mox, try to keep up. Come here, you fuck.
Keep you alive here, sir.
Right, these are the last groups, so... Gotta give you some challenge.
You didn't die.
Yet. Where's the peloton, Ronzi?
Up your ass.
what's it doing up there? How long have we been there?
A while now.
Yeah. You really don't want to know the answer to that.
Keronzi,
Yep.
we were standing for a while in that yellow circle.
I was aware. This is going to be a problem, isn't it?
At left.
Huzzah! So did I.
Stop giving me things I don't need, game. Do either of you need that?
I do not have that either.
Wow.
Hey,
Fight, fight.
you can have it, Mox, it's fine.
It's me. I get it.
Right. Hang on. No, I need to. Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
That's one of the ones that climbs up on your shoulder.
Hello, ground. How are we doing? Do we want to stick with leveling or do any of the other cues?
It's whatever.
Yeah, oh, yeah, whatever.
Okie dokie, we'll stick with leveling then. Alright.
Withdraw.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Are we back?
We've gone back away.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I am very limited on what I can do. I can't even put a shield.
Nope.
What in the fuck am I supposed to do?
Just heal. Oh, Christ, no, that's the wrong button.
How's it feel to be a level 100 in a level 20 dungeon?
Limiting.
I can imagine.
Outside of the job actions, which you kind of keep regardless, I have 6 buttons. No, 5 buttons. You stupid bomb.
You stupid bomb, you're making me look bad.
You're making me look bad.
At the very least on this, I can focus on offense.
True. Ooga booga booga. Something like that.
By the way, Mox, Keronzi,
Yes.
whilst I have you here,
Yep.
have you seen the 1.0 trailer?
I have not.
The 1.0 trailer. No.
Right. You will have to see it on YouTube because you can't view it through the game.
Yeah.
But a while back, Square re-released that in high quality. There's a reason for that.
Is there something that wasn't accurate anymore?
No, it was exactly as it was, had always been. But upcoming events for you will make reference to things in it.
Okay.
Why is it that being a caster makes me salty?
Dunno.
I blame Ronzi.
Fine.
Well, we agree.
No, he's just resigning to the fact that I always blame him for everything.
Oh.
Boy, I sure wish I had AoE. You know, I didn't think I would be going through these dungeons when we first went through these things. Being like, man, I wish I could play more. Then again, we were going through this around level 20. Oh, there's still a monster there. So I was talking to Snoo yesterday about the Baldur's Gate section, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was asking them, hey, do you think that was a bit much? Everything that I did, and their response to it was, I don't think it was a bit much. I think it's just a sign of Omen giving in to the urge. And I was like, okay, that's at least you're picking that up. Because I think you were there for it all, Shin, right?
No, I wasn't. A
A
lot going on yesterday.
Fair enough. I convinced
You have friends.
like 2 different encounters to take their own lives with just my words.
3, wasn't it?
No, just 2.
Sorry, take their own lives.
Yeah, I literally charisma checked them to death.
Companions.
Not companions, enemies.
Oh, okay.
Companion, there's something coming up that might kill a companion.
Oh.
And there's not a damn thing any of you can do about it. The only person who can do anything is me, And I'm gonna hope I make it. Because me doing not Dark Urge things does in fact come back to bite me.
Right. That's not surprising.
Well, I mean, of course, if you're trying to act, if you're playing what is the basis for the most evil character you can really be, and you're not being evil, there's consequences.
What? No. Surely not. By the way, Mox, get ready to heal a lot.
Are you gonna just stand in the center?
I ain't moving. Because everybody else is ranged.
That's odd, you're not losing any health.
No,
That's also 'cause
it's...
I did pop Rampart.
I mean, I just think it's also been incredibly nerfed.
Which means I'm about to take a fair bit of damage. Comparative, I guess. Settle down, Sparky.
Alright. We did it.
Indeed. Oh no, the consequences of my actions.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions turning out to be a bad person.
Hey, Ronzi, wanna go grab that treasure chest?
No, I'm good.
It's not a mimic.
I don't believe you.
No,
We got 3 mimics yesterday.
it is a trap, but it's not a mimic.
Why am I so fast?
Because you hit sprint.
There we go, full invuln.
Oh.
I'm just gonna soak it.
Ba-dum-bum, dun, 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 dun.
Go for the limit break, Ronzi.
He died.
I did.
Ugh, more crap I don't need. Stop just awarding me random low-level gear dungeons.
Isn't that what you want, though?
I've already maxed out company seals at the moment.
Yeah, but like, what if you did it again?
Gonna send us back in again. Don't forget to re-up your book.
Just before you do,
Yep.
I gotta wait for Mox's shields to run out.
Okay.
That shield is 10% of my HP.
Jesus.
Immense, damn it.
Doing all of the classics.
Or tank.
Baby floor tank.
Are we not all babies in the Copper Bell mine?
They're a Lancer, I believe.
Yep, they are a Lancer.
Yeah, so they're not even Dragoon yet.
Mine might get... What a name.
Ach, main Macon. Sorry, had to do it.
Uh-huh. No, exactly. I'm always the one who pulls the lever.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Oh no, I just noticed. How have I not seen it this entire time? I've had a mullet.
Mullet boy.
Accidentally, I think I grow out a mullet IRL. I've probably gotten very close to it.
I mean, it kind of suits your role at the moment. You know, business at the front, party in the back.
Yeah. When is it ever not a party at the back? I'll be honest.
Oh, I see, Taco Bell are bringing out a permanent new Baja Blast flavor.
Yeah, it's been a thing for a while. It has been in the talks that they've been doing it since I started working there.
Right.
And it finally is starting to be introduced slowly. My store got the freeze first.
What is the whole thing around Baja Blast?
It's just an exclusive line-based flavor of Mountain Dew for the Taco Bell
company specifically.
Okay. So Mountain Dew meaning extremely high caffeine.
Extremely high sugar. I
Yeah.
think the thing that actually has the highest caffeine is Pepsi Zero.
Okay.
I thought it was that bread, Panera. Was Panera bread?
Oh, Panera Bread's refresher. I'm talking about just like the Pepsi products that Taco Bell sells. It's not
Oh,
Mountain Dew
okay.
that's the highest thing. If we're talking in general, yes, Panera Bread, like Energizer drink
Lemonade
things,
thing.
which has enough caffeine in it to actually stop your heart.
Because it did.
It did. It actually killed people.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might actually be a soda strong enough to wake me up then.
One that'll stop your heart.
Well, I many years ago, in one of my jobs when I was working in a news agents, and had like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. starts. I was working in a shop, and there was a guy who was about 3 or 4 years younger than me, I think. But he was in a higher position. So he thought, you know, he was basically better than anybody below him in
Oh,
the
that
hierarchy of work. And he noticed that I drank a lot of coffee, so he tried to keep up. And ended up with an ambulance needing to come and get him from the store about halfway through the day because he'd overdosed on caffeine, and he was sort of rolling around, twitching in the office.
That's a sign of a happy customer, I'd say.
Well, this is the same guy who started dating a girl, and was really, you know, bragging about it because she looked good and, you know, blah blah blah, and often joked about the fact that, you know, they had the same surname, Powell, which wasn't necessarily uncommon, but yeah, it turned out they were actually half brother and half sister.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Yeah. And this is why promiscuous dads need to at least be truthful about who they fathered with the people they fathered.
Yeah. A Weird Al song comes to mind.
What was that one?
I mean, Weird Al's done so many. I don't think there's any situation where you can't say a Weird Al song comes to mind.
I got the sound. Yep, okay.
Oh, because the first verse of that, I believe, is about having too much cheese on your pizza. If it's the Avril Lavigne piss take, I'm thinking it is.
How was I supposed to know we were both related? The Avril Lavigne one, yeah.
love slide casting.
Cha-cha slide.
Gotcha, real smooth.
Turn it up.
Whoa. Seeing your mana bar was throwing me off for a second because I was like, how in the hell are you dying, Ronzi?
I mean, I can reposition to make that a thing.
No. No, I'd rather not res someone for real peace.
First verse is eating a whole party's worth of cheese pizza. Second verse is oops, I'm dating my second cousin. The last one is you can't tell me what's to do, oops. I was beheaded by this roller coaster.
He's so funny.
Going down the middle.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that
That's
part in
maybe-
Albuquerque where he screamed how much he hated Brussels sprout. Yeah, I felt that. The sauerkraut, not Brussels sprout. Very sour. Which is funny because I actually like sauerkraut.
I don't think I've had it.
It's
I've
okay.
met a few.
Something about being in this mine is just making him dunk on the Germans.
My sister and I used to sing along to Albuquerque on the way home from work.
So good. There's this dude who made a really cool flash animation for the song Albuquerque, and in his latest polka, Weird Al actually hired that guy. Oh, they got a cutscene? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, he got that animator to animate part of the latest polka music video, and I thought that was sick. That had to have been a dream come true.
And here's the cokey part of his hokey cokey.
Again?
Yep, in, out, shake it all about.
Limit break? Never mind. Accommodation set.
Hey, level 49.
71.
Hey. Uno Mass?
That's a good question. I'm actually not sure because I have to get ready for work in like 15 minutes. I don't know if I got time.
Yeah, then. No, it's fine. Um... Excuse me. I may call stream there then. So I got some stuff to do as well anyway.
I'm gonna go to Roger's Reach and see about spending some of these poetics.
I think I'm okay. Yeah, I ain't got 205. What I will do is I will turn in... the other 3 things before I go.
I shall run away back to my own server.
Hey, we're in sync. Well, not quite. Oop, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. So, by coating garments with this fluid, one can increase the ability to ward off the cold. That's something so wondrous should exist. Our citizens will surely be impressed. Now then, if I take a closer look by the... Okay, yeah, you're just saying that they're great.
I actually was able to get better sage gear.
Nice.
If I can get a little bit more, I might actually be able to do the sage quest.
Hell yeah. I am truly grateful for your many contributions, Ilya. I already repeated myself, I find myself marveling at your versatility. Is there naught that you cannot do? I will deal with that. The reach. Nope. Alrighty then, YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. You made it to the end of this video. Just know you are fantastic for doing so. Like, comment, and subscribe. All of that fun stuff helps the channel grow. Because it's noticed by the algorithm. Let me know in those comments down below so I'll respond to you in kind. As I said earlier, tomorrow we'll be playing, or later today, we will be playing some Monster Prom. So if you want to stop by for some of that, I'd be greatly appreciated. We have an Atmisk, we have a Baconic, and we potentially have a Grey. I will be confirming information with them momentarily. At least at the time that this recording's ending. But there are some links down below. There's a link to Mr. Mox's channel. You should definitely go and give him a follow. He's a fantastic content creator. There's a link to the Lord of the merch. There's a link to my throne list. They help me out a load. There's also a link to my channel. You can stop by while we are live. I would appreciate seeing you here. Maybe.
There is no link to my channel. Woo!
True. You could potentially give me money, though I would say give it to your favorite streamers. Money that's raised goes to Legend of Zelda games, obligatory, but probably my living expenses because mortgage needs paying somehow. So yeah. Until next time, YouTube. May you stay safe in this broken masquerade.